What's up? What's good, everyone? In this video, I will be showing you the time lapse of my Imelda painting. Oh my gosh, you guys, this freaking painting took me around 10 hours. I found out that if you click in the settings of Procreate, it'll tell you the canvas time that was tracked, which was 10 hours and 2 minutes. I have never spent that much time on any artwork that I have ever done ever. Now, to be fair, when I started this project on February 3rd at 3:18 in the morning, it was all derived from this idea that I really wanted to draw Imelda in one of my favorite expressions that she has in the entire movie. The animation for, well, the entire movie, but specifically Imelda's facial expressions just blow me away every time I watch the movie. So I wanted to express my fascination and my awe and my wonder and love for Imelda's facial expressions by just pouring a bunch of artistic energy into one piece that was totally shaded and three-dimensional looking, because immediately after I saw the movie, I drew this sketch because I thought that they were just absolutely adorable, and I did not color it because I knew that I would be a perfectionist and take way too long trying to shade it and make it look three-dimensional. And that is also why I sketched this and 2D colored this. But it didn't feel like enough. So I wanted to challenge myself by shading a three-dimensional drawing. Anyway, that's kind of why I decided to start this crazy project. I think I got about halfway done with her in July, but then Incredibles 2 came out and I decided to draw Void in the exact same style, kind of as more practice, because Imelda was taking me a lot longer than I was hoping. Now, Void only took me 4 hours. I was not nearly as perfectionist-y with Void. After I was done with Void, then I went back to doing Imelda some more and eventually finished her. Thank goodness. And before Halloween, I honestly wasn't even sure if I was going to finish her before the end of the year. But I did get it done. It only took 6,636 strokes. I mean, I just wish it didn't take me so long. Dadgum. Alright, on to the actual time-lapse. First, as always, I started off with a sketch, and this took me a lot longer than usual. Again, I was really super freaking perfectionist-y with this entire thing. I did a whole lot of resizing, redrawing, a lot of that stuff, so I'll probably fast forward this sketching part a little bit, because personally, I think the painting part is more interesting. And these are just guidelines. When I started the painting process, I felt it important that I made the background relatively similar to the background of my reference picture because colors look different when next to other colors, and I didn't want to have the background be white and alter my perception of the colors on the reference picture. So I made a makeshift background. And then, since I've never done this before, I just decided to two-dimensional color this really super basic, and then take some inspiration from some makeup tutorials that I've seen before. You know, when they kind of like put a bunch of different colors all over their face and it looks kind of clowny, and then when they blend it all together, it looks right and accurate and awesome. That was my goal for this. So I put a lot of blotches all over her face of the colors that I saw in the reference picture and blended it all together. After this, I kind of worked all over the place because every aspect of this entire piece felt like it took forever, especially when I get down to the ribs and the ruffles of her dress. I would get bored with one section, so I would move on to a different section, and so there's a lot of back and forth here. The ruffles of her dress, ruffles in general blow my mind. I never understand how they work, like, visually. How do they look like ruffles, and how do the lines work out? Because they're not harsh lines. Usually they're round, and sometimes you can see the fabric under it, sometimes you can't. It's just like, I can't even explain how ruffles confuse me. They confuse me so much. So when I did her sleeves, I just tried to look at where are the shadows? Okay, put the shadows there. Where are the highlights? Put them there. Where are the medium colors? Put them there. And that's my approach for that. The embroidery, I know in the actual movie it's a lot more detailed, but in my reference picture it was really hard to see all the details of the flowers. By the way, they freaking put embroidery on her dress. Oh my goodness. In some shots you can freaking see the thread count on that thing. Anyway, I digress. So I didn't put too much detail on the embroidery, but that's not the focus of this painting, so I thought that that was okay. We're We're supposed to be looking at her face, not her dress. I think that's really all of the detailed things that I really wanted to talk about, so at this point, I'll just let you enjoy the time lapse with some music. I've been rambling for a while. And that is pretty much it for this video, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you liked the movie Coco, let me know in the comments down below who your favorite character is and what your favorite scene was in the movie. I would absolutely love to know. Also, if you have any requests for any characters that you would like me to draw next, let me know in the comments down below. You could DM me on Instagram or DeviantArt or Tumblr. I'm on all that stuff. I'll just link down below. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that like button, subscribe to see more videos, and I hope you guys have a happy spooky Halloween and a wonderful Dia de Muertos. Adios!